Hi there, friends and family. I am so glad to see you all. I am so glad I am back again. Welcome to the main channel called Richmond Overcomer because I have another channel. I will link it on the description so you can check it out. My vlogging channel. But I'm back again with another topic in spiritual motivation, and I've talk about money in the past videos or in previous videos, but let me touch it one more time, or I don't know how many times I will touch it, but I will talk about money now. As we all know, is the money the problem, or are we misusing it? Are we using it in a term of problem? Do we see money problem, or is it distracting us? What is the problem in our daily life? As we all know that money brings us clothes, money brings us food, money brings us electricity, bills, water bills, and lot of things that we want to have. Money push us towards where we want to go and where we want to be. But when is it the root of evil? When is it crossing the line? When is it beyond the limits? First Timothy 5. If you read the whole chapter, yes, it says that when you want to become rich, you fall into temptations. For those who want to become rich, yeah, they fall into temptations. It becomes a snare to them. For the want of money is a root of evil. For the love of money is a root of evil. And Second Timothy 3 says that it's a warning that it gives. Um, in the last day, the men will become lovers of selves, lovers of money. So when our mind shift from lovers of God to lovers of money, is when it becomes evil. And you may ask me, why do you say that? Why do you say uh, love of money is a root of evil? And why is your Bible saying like that? Now hold on to your horses. As we all know that uh, we have been distracted, we have been blinded, we have been misusing the money, and the issues of money has become a big problem. You know, how many times have you skipped prayers, or have we skipped prayers? How many times have you stopped acknowledging God and post about your vacations, how what you are doing with money, how you are trading, and what you are eating, what you are drinking? How many times have you advertised yourself? Have you forgotten about God? Search in yourself. Look in yourself. A deep answer is lying inside you. You have been a great person in the past before the idea of money come into your mind, different ways to make money. You have been serving God and you have been hoping in God in the worst days, when things were worse, when there were no food on the table, and also when there was food on the table, when there was uh, no place better for you to sleep, and there is also a place better for you to sleep, both good and bad. You have been serving God. All that was in the mind was God. And when God provide you a good relationship, a good friendships, a good business, a good workplace, or whether the things go bad, you always go back to God, and you always talk to God, you sing about God. Whether you are uh, artists of love songs, artists of R&B, or whatever category, you still talk about God. But what has shaped our mind? Where have we gone wrong? Where have we gone off road? Is the money really taking over the place of God? Is the money the source of problem? Where are we missing the point? Let's see. We have been worrying too much about our wants. We've been worrying too much about getting a house, getting a fancy car, getting a fancy dress or fancy swag, fancy clothes, getting a fancy look, and we all want liberty, is what we want. But instead of asking God, we are looking ways to make money, which is not wrong, but we are forgetting that God is the actual one that invented money. God is the ultimate one that is providing money. Look at the way you have been serving God in your past life. You have been asking God about this. Hasn't He granted you those days? Or hasn't you say wait, and then even you wait for days and months, and even He fulfill His word? Now, when we are distracted with money or fame of money, getting into the fame of wanting to achieve something is where our mind shift or drift far away. We are seeking for our own ideas based on money. We are seeking for how to become rich in short period of time, how to become multimillionaire, how to become wealthy uh, in a wrong way. Uh, I know the Bible say in the book of Proverbs, God make one riches and has no sorrow. But the Bible is clearly saying God makes one riches, not you making yourself rich. Even Abraham in the Bible refuses to take anyone's wealth or anyone's shoe thread. He said that lest you make lest you say I make Abraham rich. So if you trade, which is not wrong, or if you do certain business, which is also not wrong, but uh, if you become wealthy, will you say God is the one who make me wealthy, or will you say I am the one who got myself there? Because you're just busy on trading, you're worrying about uh, pushing harder, you're worrying about uh, escaping uh, the fate of giving God chance to help you. You need to relax, you need to settle, not to settle, but you need to give your time a break from all those hard working things on getting money, and give yourself time to breathe, give yourself time for family, friends, and also your passion. You may travel on vacation and you may show off how you're having fun, and you may show off how great your life is, but at the end, when all those memories fade away, and when all those days are gone, what is left with you? It's God, it's your hobbies, your talents. Those are the only things that left of you, and that will follow you until you go to your grave. Doesn't matter whether you leave it out or whether you are still having it. If you do not go back to your passion, if you always pursue money, money you'll leave here on money you'll leave behind on earth, and someone will inherit your money. But the things that nobody can able to take from you is your hobbies, your talents, the things, the ideas that you're supposed to bring. and most importantly, God Himself. Because at the end of the road, at the end of the day, or or after death, you'll meet God and you'll hold account for your life. So, can money be the problem or is it us? Let us search ourselves. I may not give you the right answer and I may not say the right answer, but let us search ourselves and go back to our former self, who we were in God before, and how we trusted God with all we have. I know in the past you had a good relationship, but now you're struggling because your mind has shifted far from God. I know you had good friendships. The friendships they were multiplying, but now you're struggling because your mind has shifted away from God into money. Money has become everything to you. Money has become your lover, and you don't have a relationship that is good because something is taking over that place. It's a blockage. So search within yourself. Where is it that you have made it a root of evil instead of uh, something that will help you? Don't pursue wealth. Don't pursue to become rich, but pursue liberty. Pursue freedom instead of becoming multimillionaire. Because God is our source. God is our rich. He died for us on the cross so we can be rich in Him. Jesus Christ is our riches and our wealth. Stay blessed.